So yeah, I was not fighting with the March and the soldier, I don't remember his name, on purpose so that I would make sure that they wouldn't level so I can get like their best. He's gonna be a paladin and he's gonna be a ninja. So they're gonna be those classes like pretty early, which is my goal. So that's why I don't fight with this guy as well as this guy next to. It's his name. Because they get AP ability point, I believe it is, after the battle is complete, so they can just like stay there and wait to be like a body that receives damage, and if they need heal, like other people can use items or heal on them, they wouldn't get XP for level up, so they get ability point every time I finish a battle. So like as soon as I need to, I'm gonna switch sword so that he can learn his 2 abilities. This one is almost over, and he needs sensor. It's gonna be a little while, so yeah. Also, if I send them on a mission, it's gonna help that, but I'm gonna make sure that like in battles they don't like receive experience for normal level up. Yeah, so let's keep going. Everything else is already set up, I believe, from the last playthrough. I wouldn't say a playthrough, I would say a stream from the last footage. He didn't have another sword. They all have what they have to, like, they need to, like, equip. I recently got this for her. It won't let her, like, learn anything, which is just like not a big deal really. She mastered Swarm Strike, which is a poison sword ability, but I think her Fleuret didn't give an ability, that's the thing. Yep, only on the Red Mage. So I gotta keep rolling with this one. It's pretty stronger than the first one and the Fleuret also. So yeah, basically after these 2 characters get what they need, I'm gonna do it with her also. But for now, I think she's like, there's other like classes, like late content that I really like, but I'm not really familiar with them, so for me I just emphasize on the ninja and the paladin. For real, it's gonna be a good like structure for my file with everything. Because this guy, I don't really mind. He could be like a priest for all the game. This one, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna keep him a warrior, but I'm gonna change him to like a Templar, I bet. This is the first one that catched my eye. Templar sounds pretty decent. I don't remember using it back in the day, like at least a little, but not that much. Because they can be like confounding, like the gladiator, the human fighter, the warrior, the Templar, like they all like, it's not really well defined as opposed to the Thief, which is in the original tactics, and the Black Mage, and even the Archer, and what else? The Paladin, which isn't in the original tactics. You can't have a Paladin. There's some special characters that has the Holy Knight, but no Pallies per se. So that's definitely a new class for this style of RPG, which is tactics. And Mont Blanc is gonna stay a wizard, I believe, because there's also a ton of other classes that are interesting. The Mog Knight is pretty interesting, but I'm probably not gonna go like a Mog Knight with him. Maybe another Moogle. I could see, because when you start mixing, like, let's say like the stats of a Mog Knight, for example, with its second ability as a Black Mage, which you leveled a ton with, it's kind of like mixed up. Like, it's not really like consistent, in my opinion. If you want like your strong Mog Knight to also cast spells, they gotta be separated. So let's say I would want my next Moogle to be a caster. If I had Mog Knight with him at like level 6 or 7, I would do it. I would change him for a Mog Knight, and he wouldn't have like magic on him. He would have stuff to be strong, like buffed as a knight. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really like it's something that I really love when you, like, let's say you try to use a knight and you put some white spells on him. It's really fun, it's interesting, like it's cool. But it's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is, he's gonna be a wizard probably throughout all the game, so if I get another, like soon, he's gonna like try to be a Mog Knight, because it's the second one that I like with the sniper, which they have guns, which is cool, pretty cool. So between these two also, like for real, him is gonna probably be a Templar. Like him is gonna be ninja till level 99 for sure. Same with him, he's probably gonna be like in 99 levels. There's 5 for now that he's not a paladin, but like for maybe I want him to be paladin as much as he can, but maybe I'm gonna get him a few like intellect level also. I'll probably do research to see if like the white mage offers more intel when you level up than the pally. It's if the pally offers more intel, like there are also reasons to like level your white mage for like abilities for sure, but like as far as stats, like if the paladin offers more spell power, I mean I'm gonna like keep him a spell caster technically with a sword, which is a pally, and he's not gonna have like something different than magic, like white magic, but I'm not sure, because pallies, it's cool when they use white magic for real, but like basically they're more like brute strength oriented. So I've got it all figured out, honestly, and that's like a long stretch, except for him being a ninja and him being a pally. Everything else I've also got figured out, but like it's just the beginning of the game. Like it's pretty crazy. So because like between these two, like probably she's gonna be a red mage and she's gonna remain a fencer, but I could also do the opposite, which I mentioned before. I could give her the red mage class and she would just be like maybe a fencer, maybe a white mage, doesn't really matter. Because sometimes, like let's say he's a white mage and she's a white mage, she's not gonna be a white mage. But let's say I have both white mages, I can decide. Sometimes I would go with her, sometimes I would go with with him, but like honestly, I would always use him though. I feel like because he's a special character, I would always use him. I also know that his friend, like the girl with the long red hair, is a fencer by default also, so like I would have 2 fencers, but it's like I want them to like discover and experience the other classes also, but I have like a fixed like pattern the way that I want them to be. Like, because it's silly, because him, Runhart, I want him to be a white mage throughout all the game. Him, I'm not gonna use him much. I need to keep him though. But like white mage, black mage, paladin, ninja, red mage or fencer, or red mage or fencer. That's it. And it's already 7 characters, so like there's more that you can get. You can get like more than 16, like I think like 20, 24, I don't know. So it gives you like room to have like different and cool characters, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so no. No, okay. So yeah. Coming right here to get that item. Eye potion, round shield, okay. It would be nice if I could get another sword like this for the warrior, like right now, like just a random, like doesn't need to be a fun sword, just like give me one. And another rod for my caster. Priest already has some. He has this one equipped. Yeah, you can see, like he has this one already, like learn protect, so it's going well for that. I wouldn't start buying these. And I'm not sure if there's a auto potion in this, probably, but I'm not sure. And also in move find item, which would be pretty cool. You gotta get it pretty early on, because like the maps, you can revisit them, but I really don't know if like, let's say you have move find item, and because you can revisit the maps, like if I go here for a battle, that every squares needs to be checked to find items, but that's if there is move find item. So like the next time I would go back here if like there could be something else in any of the squares, like because like I don't think like if there's something there and you find it, if you find them all, like if you go there again later that there's nothing left, I don't think like, I don't know which it is, like if there is move find item, because in the original tactics, like if you go in a battle in a certain like point, in a certain dot on the map, some of those locations can't be fought against in it, but some yes, but that's the thing, like it's kind of like vague, but yeah. So if there is a move and find item, like it's pretty interesting to like when you visit those areas, like just walking when you like you have one enemy left or something, you corner them and you try to like go on each of the squares to find like rare items if it exists. I'm probably gonna Google it to know, so like, because it's not better not knowing if you want to play it like that. It's better knowing, but as soon as you know that it's like a chore. It's a really big like task to always do. It's like stealing from every bosses or stealing from every enemies. That's another task also, like so it's a pretty big game, honestly. That's why in my first stream of this game, like I started talking about it like in depth right away from the snowy battle, like the snow fight battle, because like it's a pretty fun game to get into. There's no days here, which is always helpful. So I can decide to go here. He's not gonna move there. He's not gonna move here. There's no path. So I can decide to go here, but I know he's not gonna move there. So like, I'm overthinking this, but it's still like, as far as an example of what I'm talking about, I'm gonna go here, but maybe he's gonna go there. So like, he's gonna move. I don't know. Like, they can't be both at the same like location. Yeah. So if I did move up, like I didn't know he would move left, but yeah. It's just interesting, but I'm gonna try to fight them both. And then as soon as I can, go back to the pub to get at least 2 missions. Because if you get too many, now that I know that they come back when they leave, as soon as a mission disappears, like you don't know it's gonna come back. It's actually better than failing them. And also, as far as the clans, goes, like it's kind of the same. Like really, they enter the city and then like they come back out, because you can tell by the names. But once you defeat a clan, it doesn't mean that you won't see them again. It's kind of like a battle royale, a free for all. They're always gonna come back too, like with different items and different levels. This game is pretty mind-blowing, honestly, because it's not the original Tactics, which is a masterpiece. This is kind of pretty awesome and interesting also. Like if you like these kinds of game, I wouldn't blame you for like being into this, because it's very much like a modern game nowadays on like the PS4 or something like that, has a lot of like creative value. Because God knows I always prefer my old school video games, but still, and this is not new, it's pretty old. It's just, as far as the quantity of the game, what like it has to offer, it's kind of like it never ages. Like, I'm probably touching like replay value kind of thing right now. That's how you mention, like how you say that. So yeah, also keeping in mind, I'm not gonna fight or use anything, and also need to check the laws quickly, because that can be a little factor there. There, yeah. So I was playing WoW for at least like 4 hours. I wasn't playing much though, but I was pretty much into it. It was fun. So like, let's not venture too far. Like if I went here, it's not too bad, because it's gonna cut in like in the middle. It's gonna confuse like these. But I already know, like if I don't, they're all gonna come where the main character is, because he's there. If you like stay in groups, different strats that you can apply. Like for real right now, like if it hits like 85%, it doesn't really matter the damage. Like 9 is like 1/5 of like our life, but with poison, it's another good aspect of like this pretty cool ability. So if I come there, he's not gonna be able to attack. If I come like here, just a pretty random like little spot there, So I guess I just felt like playing Tactics Advance. I didn't start the original Tactics yet, but it's a go-to, but I gotta be sure that I want to play it. I really love Tactics. If you listen to me, like, hear my voice say it, I really love Tactics. More than Neo Geo, more than SNES. But, yeah, SNES, when you talk about SNES precisely, there's like 30 games that comes to mind right away that you almost prefer. Like, I really love it. My good old 32-bit SNES, but like Tactics is just really hard to be compared to. It's a fun way also to like never compare it to anything really. Kind of like it's its own thing that will never be like in competition with any other games, even other tactical RPGs really. But you can though. Here. Doesn't matter, March, just because you're not gonna attack, so just stay there and wait that you become a ninja with all your speed and evade. It's gonna kick ass. It's gonna be fun to use. The reason why I'm saying this on top of everything else is because I know they're always gonna be tempted in attacking him. Mostly if I put him in like a position where they all go after him, but they just can't touch him. And at the same time, other characters will be dealing damage. Like, it's just funny. It's a good way to. It's as I was talking about the Pokemon Fire Red. Like, you rig your file that like there's still gonna be some little challenges, but and big ones maybe, but like actually a lot of challenges. But I'm aware and experienced that if I do that, it's gonna like. It's almost gonna be like cheating, really. But it's legit. So one thing that I never do, I never like look at their items. I think you can't. So that's why you have sensor. With sensor, you can I think I attacked myself by mistake. Yeah, I knew I was in the green one, but yeah, it happens. If I finish her off, they're all gonna come after her. So, I mean, I should put her like right here. Nine. She has 10 left, but if I use fight, it's exactly what she needs to kill her. 75% deadly blow, but it failed. If I did, like as I said, go in her back and attack her there, normal. It's as I said, they would have come after her because I just attacked her. You can also make the fight like last longer by healing the enemies, but that's not a thing. You can. I mean, it's a thing, but like I don't know, there's something like else. It's divided and like I want to finish the battles like not as soon as possible, but I mean that's good strat to get more XP. Is like it's fun when it's in command, like you command it, like you want it one single battle, you just make it last longer. That way you can learn, you can get many levels or learn some abilities. It's definitely more challenging for me to foresee that I'm not using him, and I'm not using him also. He can't attack much. He can cast Protect, and they don't cast. I mean, yeah, Protect is not good against a white mage. A Shell also, like, they're both for casters that attacks. Oh yeah. I just finished eating. I forgot I had my tea, so I am glad about that. I like my tea even though it's like getting cold. I just like it. I used to like it with coffee also, but I think tea is better when it's getting cold. Sometimes I go re-eat it, but not often. I'm very like straightforward person. Like I'm like a flash. Like I go make supper. It takes me like 6 minutes to make supper, like a full plate, a meal, like rice with like cheese melted on it, with like all the spices spread on it, like with pork, well cooked. I already have my fork ready. After 6 minutes, it's already like ready. I'm sitting and eating my supper in like 10 minutes. It takes me a little longer to eat. Like that. So sometimes it's good to turn on the side, kind of like it confuses them that you never turn your back to them unless you really want to, like to lure them, but being on the side kind of tells them come attack me, but they can miss. And it also makes them like get attention so that the other characters that you didn't do it with are less like prone to get attacked. They usually do what they want, though. They go where they want. Like, let's say they would want to come here and attack him in his face, like, because he would have like 7 HP left. They would, but they could miss, though. Do something first. So you actually can. You can see what they have. So let's say you have a thief and it's already ready. You can steal like their accessories, stuff like. I'm pretty sure that Char bow is already in the shop. If you look at him, he probably has a jackknife. Okay, it's not a thief. Yeah, the thieves are green. These items are kind of initial items. They're gonna pop out like soon, pop up soon in the shop. It's just having like steal is just very fun and interesting though. Yeah. Give her that poison effect. I mean, that's what's cool about this game. It's different than the original tactics. It's more like FF9. Like, I don't have the Stinger Dagger anymore, but I learned its abilities so that... And all weapons don't give some abilities, but like, that's the cool thing. You can have like a Blood Sword on him and cast something that does something else. It won't leech the HP because you're not normally attacking. But you can decide which one you want, kind of. Like, it's so cool. A lot of potential with this game. The graphics are adorable, right? They're really adorable. Like, as the original tactics, they're also adorable, but more like deadly serious. Like, they're badass. Like, I still find this kind of badass, but it's a different style since I'm not a teenager, you know. So wait, why is the green clothed girl there? Like, I don't remember her going there. That would be me. Like, that would be there, but... So my fencer is basically surrounded by enemies. Really? You did miss, my little buddy. You missed. Tried and failed. So that's the thing, like, he's just there to, like, to look pretty much for a little while. He's gonna get his steel gill in this battle, which as soon as it happens, I switch for another, like, teeth sword, teeth dagger, so that he can learn the second one. Then I turn him into a ninja. Then he can fight normally and gain level without switching class, which is pretty awesome. 21, that's good. 19 is close. 75%. So, like, Mont Blanc, he would pretty much attack her. Yeah, he's not gonna kill her, so I don't have. I have items with Phoenix down, but I forgot about that. I really like the fencers. I think it's I think they start as an archer though, initially, unless there's a new member. Like, but the ones you get, they don't start as a fencer, so it's a second class. But I really like it, fencer. I think it's a cool initial, pretty much initial class for them. They're cool. Like, they can, I don't know what they can wear as armors right now. I don't remember. I know the red mages can wear like chain, shields. They can wear spellcasters, hats, as well as soldiers' hats, like, which is definitely cool. Like, the red mages they're always amazing. That's why it sucks that they're not in the original tactics for real, but also you can't make a human red mage, which is what I was talking about. Kind of annoying, but what can you do? It's cool to look at what they would look like on Google Image. People like create them, like pixel art. They look amazing. Human red mages in this game or in the original. Come here, Nexu. Just stay there and wait. As soon as he gets sensor, I give him another sword as well. Because he's very strong already, like stronger than a ninja also. Ninjas can probably dual wield, but I'm not sure. It's definitely a ninja thing, but if they can't early, it's fine. Because I can't remember every single thing about this game right off the bat. No. I guess that's what I wanted to do. I'm probably also gonna start a Chrono Cross playthrough in parts also. I did a Castlevania Chronicles stream earlier, but I felt like it was lagging, and I don't know. It kind of bugged me because the only reason why I would have done that is because I was recording. Like, it's I don't really get it. Also, every day I keep like downloading and downloading and downloading. So like I'm not really helping the cause. Like, at least I have like a ton of like space that I can store documents on. Let's attack the white mage. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to cast Magic Break. it does the same amount of HP damage, but in MP instead. So like she only has 10 MP left to cast, which makes her kind of useless. Oh, did I check the laws? That I did forget. It's such a nice game to play like by yourself. I would like if my girlfriend was sitting like close to me and watched me play this for at least like 35 minutes, or on stream, but like she would sit next to me, eat popcorn that I would have made her, and like laugh and look at how like chibi those characters look, because they're pretty funny. Basically, if there's a little hill, the spell doesn't work. Like if it's like there's a semi-hill, like where March is, from the little step there, it's less high, then it works. You can also always cancel your movement after accepting, which is nice. She misses on top of it. Wait, what? Can't move there? I'm stuck there? That's interesting. I can't cast either? What? Okay. Gotta cast for them though. Can't heal myself there. It doesn't really matter if he dies, I suppose. So it's officially 12:38 a.m. Past midnight here in my country. Cool attack. Like for now, 70% is not bad. It's like 79, which is basically 80%. You can still miss though. he's kind of like, he's like a lifeguard whistling that swimming time is over. Get out of the pool now. Oh. Well, that's good for you, little buddy. Okay, so like, I don't think the mace can be equipped by him. Wait, well, let me see what. You can only do that in the shop. Maybe if you can buy them, you try to sell them to see. I can't move for now. Anyway. He has his ability yet already. I'm gonna keep it on for now. Who equips those without going to the... It's not them. It's not her. Mystery. Alright. So... Hey, finally. Almost has shield bearer, which is good, but the pallies can't use them, I bet. So sensors, another like 3 battles. So like not using them both is kind of like tedious. Okay, so basically nobody else learned anything. She doesn't have anything. She has shield bearer. He has nothing. Oh yeah, shell. It counts, but he's nothing. He doesn't. He needs another rod. So I'm gonna come right here. It's... Should I come here or here? Good choice. I'm glad. So, right here. Between these two, I should probably take this. Yeah. Money's getting down. It's good. One. Okay, so look at the rumors. None. Let's try to do Foul Thief. If I just clicked there, it would have been a mistake. Didn't save. Just one click. Some people could be like, don't be so stingy. But still, that's why it's called a master file and not a semi-satisfying file. Oh, he did. Of course he did. Should I follow him? I will save. Let's go, baby. Let's follow the dude. Clan Dip. They like dips. Dip is pretty interesting. I'm starting to feel like playing Final Fantasy VII. That's how I process what I want to play. I say it out loud. You don't see me play it. And yesterday I was thinking I should play that, but I felt like let's not play it. And then I'm playing this, which I want to play, but I feel like playing FF7. This might be a tough one. It's hard to tell in advance sometimes, but first I'm gonna check what they have. I'm also gonna check, because you can't have steel sword by now. Steel weapon, I meant, and steel armor. It's usually what's more interesting. The weapons. No, there's nothing. Probably has nothing, right? Buddy. It's just there when it's chokeable. Mont Blanc has a feather hat. And then there's the char bow that I saw, which was like meh. Alright, let's go. She's gonna attack the soldier. Or not. Long range. Low attack, but did it do anything else? They're very interesting, the Moogle. Like, when you see them, they're interesting. So that soldier slash paladin won't have a lot of dodge, but he will have a shield. He could also have a cloak. I know how to play. It's always about that. How fast your turn comes, or the evade, to me, because it's subjective. It's fun to have like a good caster also. So like if you do like a semi-fast caster, it's pretty cool. I prefer like a soldier with speed. Let's bring him right here. I'm playing my RPG kind of like Bob Ross. His painting is to watch Bob Ross paint is pretty calming. It's fun, really. So like, he doesn't have a lot of MP, so if I need to rely on that, like, it'll be somewhat of a mistake. He wasn't even like turned like face to him also. Is that what I meant? He wasn't even turned back to him, is that what I meant? He was turned on the side, which is like half easy to attack. Attack! 47 HP, it's not bad. Like, a few hits, already dead. So that's where I'm starting to want to decide which class she's gonna be. No spellcasters. Protect. I would like seeing my kid play this, like if they were like 5 years old, starting to play this on a good screen, not on a little Switch-like device. People made, as much as the Switch is interesting, it's kind of small. It's good, but it's small. It's way more fun to. I always loved the Game Boy Advance SP, but because I just loved it. It was the games, like it wasn't the system itself. Because of course the games are the system, but still, as soon as you can play them on a normal screen like the NES or Super Nintendo, like it's way more fun. The graphics are more like stretched, but still. Uber. It's an interesting name, dude. Cool hat. He kind of like has a red mage, like a spellcaster hat, like a wizard. I don't know why I don't really like the archers. Like, I should start liking them. They're really cool. Yeah. I like their portrait. Decent. Keep in mind that it's the original archer class, not like a secondary one, kind of like. Okay. Which character is it? The archers in the original are kind of hard not to like instantly. They're really, really cool. That's where, like, if he's not doing anything, like, you can just attack him. It's like he would get a counterattack or something while attacking. And then you can use your healer to heal. Just judge, like no second name, no nothing, just judge. It's not the judge, it's like just one word. It's so badass. The stud muffin. He also has a cloak, which is, you cannot not want a cloak on your sprite, on your knight. I think that's why the red mages, the soldiers, the paladin, the blue mages are all really cool. Didn't realize, because I'm a big cloak fan. It's cool when like your character is cool without a cloak, it makes the cloak even cooler. Like, he's just cool. He's isn't he like your little buddy, the little guy in a wheelchair's dad? I think that's what he is, right? Your best friend's dad. You learn it like later on. Okay. Aim, arm, that's like... Don't act, that's what it is. He's already not using like his attacks, which is funny. It's like the game helps you helping yourself. Like. Ooh. He took a job point, that's interesting. He has a ton, but still. The Mediator is another class that's pretty interesting in the original. You can use guns, but I like the sprites. Like, it's very, like, not unusual, but like it stands out. It's not like a really good class because its main commands are like, they're fine. You would just want something like Oracle or Time Mage instead, but or your favorites. Don't know which would that be, but the sprite is cool, and the fact that they can use guns also, like, it's pretty decent. 50% on him, 25 on the other. I suppose. Should have used the spellcaster, the Moogle, to attack the soldier, then use her to attack her before. There. That's where I could go here. Trying to attack him in the front is not a good strategy. Best idea is to attack her in the back. Either normal attack or magic break. Like, the difficulty curve will increase like drastically soon. Even though I'm starting to feel overpowered with him, or like him also, and probably him, but thieves are not really strong. They're just like, they're just interesting. She uses it on another character that I don't use. Like, sure. Which is pretty coincidental. 83% and he still dodged. That's awesome. I guess my wide mage wouldn't have killed her by attacking, so she had an extra turn. She didn't heal, she cast Shell, which is helpful if I decide to use my caster to attack the archer, the female archer, like, which I won't do, but I always end up having to, like, cause gotta do something during a turn. So yeah, like Blizzard with this little guy right here, 29%, like, gotta attack with, like, something, try to, let's try, 50%. Going his back. 20. That's a fatal hit right there. They're fun to use when they're the class that you want, and also the way that I'm playing, like very like titty, that my items are all like exactly like I want. I don't do anything rushed, and that it's also the detail that you always sort your inventory. It helps a lot when you, before a battle, you can switch your things. If they're not in order, you probably can't do it there, but like, it has to be something you take an extra second to do, like, it helps a lot. It just makes everything look more organized. There's so many type of swords, for example, like, because there are categories, but there are categories within the categories. Kind of reminds me of Saga Frontier 2, the both abilities. A little less Legend of Mana. Also Sword of Mana, like the Sword of Mana has some... it's a fun gameplay. It's very interactive. I like it. 50%. See, at the rate you use him and he's always successful, you gotta keep him to keep his wizard class on, but it's your choice. %. 25. Yeah. felt like the judge was giving me the middle finger there. So back to town. Looking at the rumors, which won't have any new ones, but okay. So the treasures are there when you fight a mission battle. They would have like treasures left. It's programmed like that with the clans. I mean, you gotta steal from them on top of having loot. They won't drop treasures. I don't think. Pub. No new ones. No. Back out. Party. So he finally learned Shield Bearer. Yeah. So now I can use a round shield instead, which don't have anything for that particular class. So Brunhart, he learns his stuff pretty fast. Everything, there's nothing left. You can use this? Really? That's pretty interesting. So let's say I give it that. Yeah. I'm gonna give that to him. Yeah, this is round shield. I check here. No new classes, but it's tedious. Like, you gotta do a few more battles to have the ninja at level 4. And he starts at level 3. Almost had the paladin? Like, really? 2 more battles, I think, I have the paladin. And like a little bit more with him. So if I have the paladin like in 2 battles, it means that while I will still do it with him, I will be able to use him at least. So like the difficulty increases, but I will have only this character that can't be used for another few battles. Probably do Foul Thief and buy a little something. Got new stuff too. So basically need, first of all I need to do something. Can only do it in the Alchemist and Sages. So if you have an item that you don't know which class can't be wearing them, you gotta go in the shop and go sell. Click select a few times. Because I'm sure they're not here in the buy section. What I was saying, this game starts giving you a ton of items that's pretty overwhelming. So now always look at the all column also to know which ones you're at. He's wearing this mastered, so I go here. So yeah, buying one of these, even though I think I would get one from a mission. Shouldn't. Getting that Thunder Rod for him. And then another thing are Warriors, Samson Power Break. Break, subdue, I have this, so there's only the Samson sword that I should get. The Defender also is pretty cool. Getting this Samson sword instead of the staff, going right now, giving him that. Also looking at his classes. Yeah, the way I'm playing this, I go with strength. Most of the time. So like the Samson sword looks good on him. He has his power break. It's a two-handed sword. I don't think he could have like a shield with shield bearer. As soon as there's a shield that his classes can wield to get shield bearer. So he needs this. This is a new upgrade. Giving him this wouldn't change much. Like he would be a little stronger, and as soon as someone else could use it, he would give it to him. So didn't get his new staff, even though he's ready. Missing thing is her. Replacing, it's picking between the staff and the rapier or armors. Because there's new ones here too, but like, stick with. Also, it's interesting to see though. No. Maintenance is pretty good. Iron armor, nothing. Yeah, like iron helmet, nothing. That's it. So yeah, picking between and buy these. Already have two. Pierce through, or Isuna. The Mughals can be ninjas also. I just realized they're assassins, not ninjas. Yeah. So I'm gonna pick this also as soon as I can. Because I will need a thief. The ninjas are different. Keeping one, and you can also buy them, so it's interesting to know that there was no reason to keep two. Not really. I bought as much as possible of these. Kind of went in the middle. Don't need like 6. I think you can equip 2 on each character, and also even 3. Not sure. I could test that right now. But yeah, to give them at least 1, 3 is a good amount for as far as money. That's it. So I got is since the rapier was a little too expensive, the flamberg, I didn't buy it. That's all I was missing, really. Well, as far as weapons, to learn something. So the next battle after the next one, he will be a paladin. I'll be able to use all my 4 characters, 5 characters, except him. Checked. There's some missions that I didn't. Let's do this foul thief one, so that way I can only pick 3 characters. Glad I like. That's why I always need to save, because, like, for example, right here, like with what I'm doing, can't really use him. That's why it's cool that you don't have to. We'll use him. Maybe I'll die, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, with him it's not too certain, so it's either between Babette and Bernhardt. I don't know. Take the healer. I'll try like this. So no XP for my two like in current work characters. The Barasa, like he's gonna attack kinda strong, but I do have power break. Protect since there's no magic involved, and then doing power break would make sense. Just normal thunder. 23, and then this one. 31, both 34%. I'm gonna use normal thunder. Preserve my MP. I'll also look if it doesn't land if I use my MP. You never know. Yeah, it still uses them. That's why you got the item. If you unequip item, it's not good. But at some point, you kind of start doing that. Always keep one character with items, minimum. Good. Always checking the laws also. If you forget, it's not a good idea. I think he has a kukri. It's a dagger. A little bit more cash. Something, I don't remember what it gave. I always check, but sometimes you can't remember. It's because like I got the pure staff, like mistake, but still I'm not gonna sell it. It's my idea. Not selling it is a better idea than to sell it, try to recuperate, in my opinion. But if I bought the Flamber, I would have had like 0 gold left, so. I don't know why this game kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy XII. Well, of course, it's Ivalice, right? That's what it is. But the pub thing, like, you go get missions at the pub with, like, little, like, wanted signs. It's a good game. Okay, so I didn't use him. Save. Engage. It's starting to have like nice enemies there. Can you? Yeah, like this. It's a gladiator. Sweet blade. Black mage, no. Yeah, alchemist with an energy mace. They use the maces. Cool. Javelin, the dragoon. Yeah, the dragoon. That's a class that I would go for with my warrior. Decent. Because their defender also is pretty interesting. Do they have a cloak? Yeah, they do. Like, they're pretty cool. Mine will be a different color. Babette. Mont Blanc and Babette. This game is a little better than Tactics Ogre, the Knights of Lotus. They're exactly the same, but it's a little better because there's more to it. But Tactics Ogre series are definitely pretty up there, but I think it's my choice also, but still, because I really love the Tactic Ogre, both Let Us Cling Together and the Knights of Lotus. Taunted. Cool character. Very cartoon-like. Unique face. The archers get good like after a little while. It takes a while though. It takes like at least like 15 hours of gameplay and they start owning. They never miss. If you attack in the back, it's even better. If you attack in the front, maybe they won't miss. They start attacking more like good numbers. They have better bows. They have abilities like long reach. It takes a while though. Otherwise, they're kind of weak for the moment. But I noticed when I was playing it, like I had an archer and they started being good with like the third bow. It took a while, but not as long as I'm saying. But like, if you go as long as I'm saying, then they're starting to be like pretty good. I don't know, I always thought the gladiators always looked like a duck. I don't know why. Wow, that's pretty strong. Oh, yeah, he's not gonna attack. He took half of what it said. That's not a bad thing. It's just, it's not wasting your turn, but because they're the CPU, they're taking your gold. Like, stealing gil. If you can do it more than once on the character, like if you can. The way that you would do it is like your thief just walks around and steals from every unit. It adds up. It start adding up with every battles. $67%. Let's go. Let's do it. It's not as strong as it said, but it's still good. she moved there and blocked the way. No. It's like his HP keeps increasing for no reason. Alright, come here. Like this. 25 on him will be good. 32 is even better. Getting kind of late, so probably after this battle I don't think I'll be a pally, but it's getting kind of late, so I'm probably gonna watch TV on my YouTube because it's what I normally do. Not watching it in the living room. I'm a strong believer in a laptop, even more so than a good PC. It's really my style, like a good laptop that you carry around. This one's heavy though, but I never dropped it from carrying it. I dropped it by accident while sleeping. It was on my bed. I always like put it on the ground, but that night I didn't. I do that. I did that often, but it just fell twice. Which one time it damaged my drive. Really annoying. Things that are part of life. Don't need to act, but moving is good option. Recommended. He's so far, like he didn't even come close yet. Can you do it? Fatal hit, which was good. Like it could have like been 15 instead, or more instead. I'm glad it killed him. MP damage, yeah. Rasp, that's good. She doesn't use MP, not yet. Probably gonna have a red mage soon. Like my red mage is gonna be like strong both physically and in magic because she's a fencer. She's like a soldier. Red mage also, but it's different than a fighter. It's more like spell casting oriented. see those numbers or not, like where it's at. Like 49% to attack 9 from distance. It's not great. It should be like 69% maybe, like 71% to attack 10 or 9. She doesn't have the basic bow. I don't have good armors though, but like, I don't know. It's like they stay weak. The only upside they have is that they attack from far, and I know they're gonna get good, but it's also different than the original tactics. Like someone remember, like sometimes you get like screwed by an archer that's on top, like they hit you twice and the arrow just falls on you and you die, and then like you can't use a phoenix down or something. Like you gotta run to the corpse in time. Yeah, 2 in the morning. It's a good time to call it. Not too tired, but I did woke up at around like noon. Maybe it was 9 p.m. a.m. I don't remember. Ah, 1 HP. It said 28, yeah, 27. Yeah, that's why poison is good. They have the same percentage, like normal attack and the swarm strike, so you pick if like the swarm strike has less damage but does poison. Shield bearer, nice. That's that doesn't change much. Who has the spike boots? Oh yeah. I wanted to not give it to her. Take these. Spike shoes. You don't need white magic if you already have red magic. So she's new. She will use this. Wait. This. I'm not even using her. That's the thing. I don't know why I'm putting stuff on her. I guess for now, it's good. He should have a spare Thunder Rod like this. Okay, so that's it. This. Suna. That's pretty much it. Then, yeah. So him. Almost got his power break learned. Full combo. That's pretty much it for him. Quickly. Him is close to have sensor. Next battle is a paladin, so I could do that now. Or call it here. Great. Abilities, yes, Tundara. That's it. This doesn't give anything. It's cool in the red mage also, but I gave it to him. There, he has his spiked shoes, which gives one jump. Yeah, abilities. He's it's not halfway. It's like a little less than halfway to be a ninja. That's it. But I got more money so that I can first go in the pub quickly. Nothing. No. Shop. Didn't get one of these. Like, I got 2 items that I bought like right before, which is annoying. I remember getting this in the missions because I didn't check them all. But like, I didn't buy it, but I'm gonna get it. For a soldier, a warrior, and a dragoon. It's a really cool sword. Speed brig is pretty awesome. That's for a gladiator. No, it's actually for the same. It's a new sword, yeah. Named after Cloud's sword. The sweet blade is for the gladiator, or the fighter. Yeah. Fighter and Gladiator. The Mohawk Knight. So that's for the Blue Mage. Paladin. Not getting this. Getting this. But not now, since now I have a red mage. What does it give though? Blizzard. Pierce through for a fencer. That's why I wanted the red mage to get more fencer abilities. Sage, Alchemist, same thing. Okay, so probably consider getting one before anything else. This is also pretty good too. The survival vest is, yeah, it's here. It doesn't give anything for now, it's not recommended. The silken robe also should get one. Good like that. I'm gonna call it here.